Oh my goodness, where's the button? I can't even talk. Where's the button? Hi guys, can you hear me? Where's the button? There you are. Oh, something happened. I can see you can hear me. Something happened with my OBS. I couldn't see where I was talking or not, but good morning. I can see it now. Good morning, guys. How are you guys? How you guys doing? It's 10:24 Eastern Standard AM. How are you guys doing? Good morning, Jillian. Good morning, Jeff. We're just waiting for a few people to come in here. Let's talk about organic garden pest controllers. That's what somebody, well, his name is Mike, and he brought the subject up. Can we talk about pest controllers? And I said, sure, as long as you're going to be here. Hey, I'm here also. I am, oh, no problem. All right, David, it's okay. It's all good. I'm just waiting for people to come in to do with when we get started on the organic garden pest controller. Right now, I think I'm going to pull up some bugs, some things that might affect your garden, and then we're going to talk about things to how to help them out if anybody actually firsthand use things. So I am going to switch this thumbnail to some pictures of some bugs. Hey, I love it. That's what I wanted to start the morning out with, Howie. Fantastic. Wood ash, biochar morning. I love it. I'm actually going to write some of this down too. Howie, thank you. I appreciate that. So that works. Are we talking about just, I'm thinking of burning the burn pile and having some ash. I'm grabbing a pen, so I want to make sure I write these for myself. So you think wood ash works. Are we just putting it on the ground, Howie? How are we working with the wood ash? Thanks, David, for welcoming everybody. Okay, so I'm going to put Howie right here. I'm going to put Howie, and you recommend wood ash. I like it. Hello, Into. How are you? I am organic. I know you're okay, and I have no bugs. So you use wood ash. Okay. And you just put it on the ground or something, Howie? Hello, UK Scrapper. Welcome to my live stream. I was just going to find some bugs. Sorry, you got a black screen here. Let me put my thumbnail on until I get a chance to write the notes down. So is there anything else you use, Howie? How about neem oil? And we're going to get into some bugs, but you're saying you have no bugs. That neem oil works too. And I have this spray that's called AIM that's eco-friendly. So I was using some of that, and it works on actually it works on aphids really good. Really, really good. So when I buy sprays or something, I try, but you're saying ash works on everything, and that's all you use, Howie? Because I'm really interested in that. That's why I keep saying it. I just got to grab something. All right. You're fine. That's great. I'll be back, everyone. I am too strained. All right there, David. That's fine and dandy. So how are you doing? Everybody's doing fine. We're talking about the subject organic gardening. Wood ash spread on any ground area, and biochar wears a hole in the... What is biochar? I don't know what biochar is. What is that? Do you have to order that, Howie? I'm writing it down, Howie. I know you know about gardening, and that's why I'm grabbing it for sure. So wood ash spread on the ground, and biochar wears a hole in the bug. So I don't know what biochar is. That's what I like to know. Can you tell me what biochar is? And I'm going to pull out some bugs and stuff that people might have things, and maybe they have suggestions what they've used organically. So right now I just want to put some pests that get in your garden. All right. if you guys recognize any, but right now it says pest of agriculture importance. This one is a type of worm, but it's not really saying the worm. But if you know what it is, then you guys please tell me. I'm going to bring some pests that might, pictures of pests that are going to bug in your garden. Well, the number one I know for me is aphids and stuff. All right, so let's see. Burn wood ash, the block is biochar. Burn wood, and the block is biochar. Crush and make powder. I like it powdered. Okay, that's very helpful. Thank you, Howie. I'm gonna do a fire. Like I have a fire pit in the far back behind my fence, and I knew wood ash was really good. I didn't know how good it was, but I knew wood ash was good. I think that's really good advice. Let me grab some images. I don't. You guys can handle this. I'm not trying to freak people out, but I want to show the things that go on. This is spread on the ground. Oh, that's good, Howie. I love it. So I'm gonna get doing some of that. I'm gonna burn some of my firewood, and I'll throw it on the ground all over, and I'll tell you how it works for me, anyways. But it sounds amazing. Here's one of the some kind of beetle. I'm trying to find the names of. The biochar is good for 50,000 years. Wow. It's good for 50,000 years. Wow, Howie. That's good to know. I love it. You recognize any of these bugs, Howie? All these pests? Click beetle. Yeah? It's a click beetle? Okay, I'm gonna put it there and I'm gonna type it. I want to see if it says anything. The Canadian Organic Grower, and this is called a click beetle. Okay, let me put it down on there too. I'm gonna, as I type it, I'll say what it is. That's great. Give me a second. Where'd it go? I just had it. All right. It's called click beetle. Don't like biochar and just leaves. Okay. I use leaves too. I use leaves when I have them. In the fall, I put them on. So you think this is a click beetle? I'm trying to type it on here. See what else I got up my sleeve here. Just want to put up the name of them on. Alright, let's put click beetle on here. That's what you're saying it is. Right there. Okay, let's find some other things I want to pull up too. All right. Why didn't I save this one? I have this one I want to save. I don't know why it didn't save unless it's not. Oh, it's an image. All right, let's see if I can grab this one. You probably know all these insects, don't you, Howie? Let's see. Oh, it's not coming up. It's a worm that it won't let me save. I don't know why. All right, let me find something else. So a click beetle. No. Okay, these are caterpillars. I was trying to find different things, but it won't let me post it. I'm going to find them. I'll find some pests so you can get pictures of the things that might bug. Here it is. Lotus, because, ugh. There's aphids. This is for, well, it's got beetles, but this is a good picture too. Hopefully I can pull these out. Sometimes it won't let me copy them all and bring them out. That certain pictures are probably got copyright on them. So there we go. Let's see if I can bring this one up. There we go. That's good. Can't see anything. Yeah, I was trying to pull something up, Howie. Sometimes it takes me a couple minutes because I don't have them all set. Sometimes I set my pictures in the back of my computer, and sometimes I'm just, right now, I'm just pulling them up. But some pictures won't allow me to pull them up. I'm just trying to things that really, there's your beetle that you're talking about, click beetle, and locust, which is kind of a grasshopper thing. Those are really bad for corn and stuff. I've never seen a weevil. How he's saying is there a name for a click beetle? Look what a click beetle looks like. Let's see what a click beetle looks like. Yeah, no, that's not a click beetle. Yeah, that doesn't look like a click beetle, Howie. I think she's right. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I'll show you what a click beetle looks like. That's not a click beetle. And actually, I think I get those things. Those drive me crazy. Let me see. Lisa, what'd you put? I think you're right. Even for tomatoes. It's called a striped beetle, and I think she's absolutely right. I'm going to show you what a click beetle looks like. So give me a second. I got to find what I did with this. All right, let's get this all off. Yeah, I'll bring a click beetle up in 1 minute because it looks nothing like that. You are right. Potato beetle. Yeah. No, you're good. You did good. I believe you. I just looked at. I'll show you. I'll bring a potato. I'm going to show you that one in 1 minute. Let me bring you up a click beetle. And they all look similar. All the pictures look Oh, I gotta save one. Hang on a minute. Where'd it go? They all look similar. They don't look anything. There's no lines on them. They look nothing like that. And they're long and skinny. Every one of them I'm looking at. They could be a little bit colorful. Click beetle. They have a red one. I'm going to show you different click beetles. Because they don't have... They look long and skinny, but different colors of click beetles. So... let's show you. Get a few of them out. I hope I can get them out. All right. I hate when it doesn't let me save these pictures. All right, let's try this again. It's not let me save this. I don't know why. I didn't save it. Alright, I'll find some other pictures. Sometimes they just won't let me save the pictures, so it takes me a couple minutes. But, this person has it on their fingers. Whoa. Yuck. One was colorful and it just Let's see if I can find something that looks similar. But they're all narrow and thin, not lined like that, what they're showing me. Click beetle. I got one in yellow. Alright, let me see if I can pull these up. That's the first one. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll try to line them up so I can put them all together on one screen with the ones I picked right now. Okay. Now, some people have used soap and water. Should have 3 images I'm trying to show you. All right. Fix this one. And there was a red and white one, so they do come in different colors, Howie, for sure, but they're long and narrow. All the ones I'm seeing right now. Okay. Oh, good morning. Who do we have that I just saw? Good morning, Miss Sunabelle. Good morning. We'll have a great... Thank you, Howie. Thank you for the good advice. I appreciate it. I think wood ash, I'm going to try it on my garden. I think it's great. That was good advice, honestly. I'm gonna try it and see what happens for me. So he suggested wood ash, guys, and it has biochar in it, and it's supposed to be really well for killing bugs. So thank you so much. You have a good day there, Howie. Bye, Jeff, if you're leaving me. So we were talking about yesterday what I was going to bring up the subject. I don't think our friend Mike is here. So the next time I do that, if you guys have a subject to discuss, I want you to be in the channel when I do a discussion of it, because that's why you're the one who gave me the idea, not you guys. But so Mike, technical technician, should have been here, unless he shows up later, because this was his idea to show this one out, and it's good. I think it's a great idea what you used. And Howie is a big, well, food forest, so he does a lot of gardening and stuff. So I really think wood ash. He said wood ash has biochar in it, and it helps with. What do you got to lose? You got nothing to lose but trying it and see if it works. Blowtorch. It's very funny. You guys are all... thank you, UK Scrapper, for joining my live stream. I appreciate that. And all of you guys. Thanks, Drop. Good morning. Good morning there. You got any advice you can throw out there? All right, so this is... I do it all the time. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get that one off. I got them all lined up. Oh. Oh. I want to turn this off. I'll show the bugs all that after. See what else we got here. So if anybody got any idea what would you use on the garden, besides the things that we have said, was wood ash, neem oil. I use a spray that's AIM Echo, and it works on 4 different things. I know it does. works on aphids. Is there anything else that you would think that would be good for pest controls? And thank you there, Lisa, for making sure I have the right bug on line here, because I don't want to make a mistake on it and tell people the wrong thing. So thank you. All right, there's is that the aphids? I don't know what these are. They're not aphids, but those are weird. I don't know. I don't know if you guys know any of this. I'm going to pull some pictures up too. If you guys know it, then go ahead and tell me what it is. But try to be as correct as you can, because I don't want to tell people the wrong thing. And they got these worms all over the place. All right, hang on a minute. I'm going to pull up the picture. I hope that it's saved. So anybody recognize this bug and how we can take care of it? You got a name for that bug? Go ahead, tell me. Look at it. It's gross. It's got... Ugh. So anybody else have any ideas to do with the subject for today? Organic Garden Pest Controllers. Like I said, we've been told about... I'm going to try this wood ash, which has biochar in it. I didn't try neem oil yet. I'm going to try it. I want to try a solution with it and see if that's going to help me, because apparently people swear by neem oil, but I really didn't. I have it. I bought it. I've never not used it yet, so I really need to see if that's going to control a lot of the bugs. Those are man-eating East Armenian albino mini moths. Those are white flies. Are you sure that's a white fly? All right, let me see more images of white flies. Right. Yep, looks like to me you are absolutely right. Yeah, Lisa, looks good. Yeah, I see them all over the place. Absolutely, you are right. All right, let's put that up there. I don't know what image. Hang on a minute. Okay, actually, I want to... change the color of what I just did. No, I don't want that. Where's the text here? There it is. That looks better. Okay. Oh, those are white flies. I got that right. Stand corrected. Whatever deposits eggs on your plants ain't going to be good for the plant. Well, that's a give. That's for sure. That makes sense. Makes sense. Let's see what else we got for... Don't think this isn't grossing me out, but it is what it is. This is what you're looking for too on your corn. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find this picture. Trying to find, it had a picture. It's worms, locust or grasshopper. Actually, I saved a grasshopper because I didn't want to kill it got in my house when I think I brought the plant in to show you guys. Here, I am gonna take this picture to show. That's for me and Lisa's growing corn, or anybody growing corn. There is, I knew there was things that affect it, and if you're lucky enough not to have it, thank God for that. Okay, let me grab this picture. Yeah. So you have things that affect corn too, bugs that affect all kinds of stuff. And any suggestions on how to get rid of things, that's what we're looking for. I'll pull up different varieties of stuff that affects, I pulled up aphids before. I've seen them live now. When I did the butterfly, they were right on it. I had to rinse the leaves off of it. So those little freaking critters right here are crazy. If you don't know what an aphid looks like, I'm going to show you. It says cabbage aphids, but aphids are aphids, and they go all over the place. And they can kill your whole crop in no time. Good morning. Hi, good morning, the artist devil. How are you? And good morning, Dave, Organic Gardening. Good morning. Your chickens are picking. They must be happy little chickens. Must be happy little chickens. Dave, do you use anything on your garden to control pests? Anything you use on to control? I like to know. I'm putting things down here. Is there any things to give advice on to controlling pests? See what else I got here. There are so many things. It's crazy. I'm lucky I don't have all that stuff. It's got a ladybug, but it says harmful. But this ladybug, it's weird. Right, this is some more pictures of corn and a different kind of worm that affects it. Okay, so don't get that. Pests can be deer, crows, etc. Oh, so all right. So then we go. How about if we're dealing with? All right, I can go that way too. How about if you're dealing with animals? What do you do for animals then? So you guys don't have any issues that are that about all the bugs and everything. So don't have that pest, and neither one of you do. And I already put neem oil on it. So what if we have as things like animals? That's a good one. Let me see if I can find some images, and I'll put that up there. All right, so what do you do if, here we go, I'm going to put some cool pictures. Oh, this is another one. What do you do? This is a big one that I understand, and I know what you got to do on this one, but, all right, we're going to put some animals up here, because animals are pests to your garden, too. Oh, I hate when that happens. I can't get the pictures up here. Good. Oh my goodness. You should see the pictures even. I guess this would affect stuff too. I'm trying to give you a bunch of animals that I know that would probably affect the garden. And if you guys have any ideas for what to do with that, go ahead. That's what we're looking for. But I'm going to give you a different picture here, because I never thought about this, but they could. We don't have fox like that, so I guess fox could do it too. I'm going to pull up pictures here. Cedar wood oil spray works good. Garlic, yes, thank you. That's what I wanted you to give me. I forgot about that. Garlic is great to do with bugs and deterrent of animals. Garlic, yep. Garlic is absolutely fantastic idea. I know that works. I think it works really well for a cheaper version, but like I said, I'll go over the list of what I've got so far for people telling me, but garlic's good. And you think cedar wood oil would be good. Okay, I'm going to throw that down. I think these are great ideas, and thank you. Don't forget that pests can be deer. Yeah. I really don't have that. All right, I'm going to go into getting different animals. And they're, somebody used to tell me, but it really didn't work that well. If you're trying to get rid of rabbits in here, I'm going to put a picture of a rabbit. If you're trying to get rid of rabbits, if you put human hair, it works, but it doesn't. I tried that. The rabbits were going crazy eating my flowers. And I'm not sure why they don't now, but they don't touch them, so I don't know what I did different. But the rabbits do not touch my flowers, and yet they used to go crazy eating my flowers when I first moved here. So I'm not sure what that was, could deter a bunny, but I mean, one of the things I do is I don't grow things so to the ground. I actually have them in raised beds, so there's no way a bunny could get into it. So by putting raised beds fairly high, a bunny can't get into it, so that saves that one. I'm gonna go get. So they used to say, like I said, human hair works, but it didn't work. I tried that. That was several years back when they were eating all my flowers. I put hair on it, my human hair from a brush, and it didn't work at all. So I don't know. You got any ideas for all this? These are pets I'm going to put up, because these are other things that affect the garden. Yeah. And I'm trying to get a picture of a deer. Alright, where's my deer? Oh dear. Where'd you go? There you are. These are pretty pictures, but they do affect. But you know what? I see the deers are now bugging my stuff. But I did put flowers in, and they ate the top of the heads. I think it's deer that did that. I got transplanted some plants from my daughter's neighbor. She gave me some, and so I pulled them grew them and they started to grow, but they were ready to flower, and then I come back and something ate the top of the heads of the flower off. So I'm pretty thinking it's a deer, but I'm not. And or a bunny, could be a bunny. And then my milkweed that was given to me, something keeps coming back and eating the baby milkweed. So I understand that deer and rabbits could eat that. So you guys got any idea on that at all? Cedar wood oil spray works good. Cedar wood oil. Trying to do a raccoon, because a raccoon, oh, look at all these ones. I'm getting a kick out of the pictures though. I have issues with them in the garbage, but otherwise they don't touch my garden. And we're talking about raccoons, but I hear people in the city and stuff like that, they have issues with raccoons. And the only way for raccoons, I was listening, was suggested is to kind of get a cage and capture them and relocate them, because you know there's laws against. I wouldn't kill it anyways, but there's laws against, certain areas have laws against killing raccoons or any kind of animal. But I would relocate this baby. You guys hearing me okay? There's nobody here typing, so I'm just wondering, is there anybody out there right now? And of course, this little guy, but mine are in the house, so I don't have issues with my cats. But cats can be really bad in the garden pooping. But I'm going to see what Google suggests for different things. And where's the kitty cat? Alright, that one's not working. Let's find another kitty cat picture. Just spray. Okay. Wait, thanks. Okay, so you have another thing you suggest is pepper spray. Just spray pepper. You're talking about pepper spray? Seattle area is the raccoon capital. Oh yeah. So pepper. Where do you get pepper spray? Are you talking about? Can you just use normal house pepper? Like I think I used a little bit of it. Didn't work that great, but and as soon as it rains, you got to go do it again. But you think pepper spray? I know I've heard of pepper spray for like if women have it in purses to spray it, but otherwise don't even have a clue where to get a pepper spray. But if you're talking about just normal spray, that's what I want to know. Can you just put normal pepper around the edges of it? With pepper. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, actually these are good too. Some birdies. Definitely birds is a different case in itself too that you got to do. Actually, I painted rocks to protect your garden. I put rocks that look like strawberries, so they see the red color before the actual strawberries come out, and sometimes they peck at the rock and then they don't come back. So I've been lucky. Not everybody this year, I've been actually getting strawberries this time. But I've also been pulling strawberries early. Good morning, Just. I've also been pulling strawberries early. Yeah, you could actually, you wouldn't even have to do it in the whole garden. You could spray it around the edges so if they try to come up. So you think, let's see. I'll put it that as a solution too. Cayenne, pepper, and garlic. Because they hate garlic. Water solution. I like it. I like that one too. I think that's a good one. All right, I'm going to pull out the birds. Yeah, you should try and see what happens. I'm taking off. Hubby is home and he is finally not avoiding me since I'm not sick. Want to be able to. Yeah, go for it. Pastor and Lisa, go see your husband. Thank you for joining me, Lisa. It's all good. Don't worry about it, honey. Thank you so much for coming out. Go enjoy your husband. I don't blame you. You've been sick for so long. Say hi to hubby and go enjoy yourself. Absolutely, Lisa. Yeah, have fun. Yeah. Just me for rabbits and deer, etc. So yeah, try that. Cayenne pepper, garlic. I believe in garlic 100%. I think garlic's really good. Now let me tell you that since you haven't been here, you guys, in the beginning, and I'll repeat this throughout to give you helpful hints. Now, and I'll show you all the pictures I pulled up here. This subject is all about organic gardening pest controllers. Now, my friend Howie said about wood ash. Wood ash has biochar in it. So wood ash, I want to give that one a shot. I think that's a really good one. Is wood ash, burning your wood and then making it into a fine powder, sprinkling the powder all over the ground and your garden beds. Yeah, biochar is great stuff. Yeah, so you heard of it too. And then another one that I haven't worked with, but I bought a bunch of it, and I need to actually work with it to tell you, yeah, it's good, is neem oil. So I have neem oil. Good for the soil, and bugs don't love it. And I'm thinking, does it change the taste of the vegetables, though, or anything? And then I bought this spray that's called AIM. It's called the Eco Spray, but I can't find it anymore. I tried finding it. That worked really good on aphids. I believe in garlic. Brought up some things that I'm going to bring up. Garlic, I think, works very good. I'm going to grow garlic around the perimeters of my garden, and I think that's going to help a lot, putting garlic all around it, guys. And then you get to have the garlic. But technically, garlic to grow takes about 2 years, so start growing a patch of it. Yeah, so that do you water the neem oil down? And then we have cedar wood oil. And pepper spray, or a combination of cayenne pepper, garlic, water, and solution. You can just shake chili powder around the plants because bunnies will. I tried that though. I really don't think it really worked that well. I'm just telling you, the pepper stuff. I didn't put a solution yet, but I tried it, and I don't think the cayenne pepper worked that well. I did use it, and it was okay. That's my answer to that one. But it's if anybody wants to try it and get better results than I had, go for it. I think I'm using oil solution. It's way watered down. So what would you call? How many teaspoons to how much water? I need to try that. So I need a solution for how much neem oil to water solution. Just me. That would help me out personally. So I want to put like how many teaspoons neem oil to a bottle sprayer, like how much, like a cup of water to, yeah, I will have to work out my neem oil. Okay. Yeah, to the water solution. I want to know how much that is. That'll help me, and I'm going to try it on my plants. Then I can go back and tell you, yep, worked great. All right. Let's see what else we got here. So this has been great. You should plant your garlic just before fall. Well, yeah, I did. I plant it twice a year though. Drop. It works great. I've already done it, and it works absolutely great both ways. In the winter I grew it. I started growing in October, and I got it back in the spring. Then my garlic was somewhat ready. Didn't go really big because of where I put it, and then I also grew it in the summer. So I grew garlic twice. For me, it works fine. I can do it at least twice a year. So I put it in the spring, and I had it, actually I did it one time. I put it in the spring, early spring in April. I think April, May, and I had it by August or something. I had the garlic, but I should have let it grow a little longer. The bulbs would have been bigger, but yeah. So I do it twice a year and it works fine. I do it the winter time and the summertime, and I get it twice a year, and it works good. So, and what I would do is actually, right now I had put it in one section, so now I want to see how it works, and I got it down behind the fence. I never grew garlic down behind the fence ever. And so now I got the bulbs put down in the back to see how that works, if it's going to grow, if it's going to do good. Yeah. Yeah. Moss, larva scale. Yeah. That's great. That's good information you typed down there. It absolutely, I don't know for a fact to say it works that great. When I try it, I'm going to tell you, and I'll tell you my opinion, what it did for me. But I'm going to just get a solution first. I'm going to put the neem oil in so much per water bottle, and then I'm going to spray my stuff and see. I'm going to come back and tell you, did it burn my plants, whatever it did. I also need you guys, since we're talking, another thing that it is a pest to have white, what's the word I want to do, my roses look really good this year. I figured it out. Okay, mine 2 tablespoons per gallon of water. Really? Is that all? 2 tablespoons. I gotta knock that down then, because I don't have, that's a gallon per gallon of water. Okay, 2 tablespoons per gallon of water. That's great. That helps me out a lot. Hey, hi Backyard Gardener. We're just talking about solutions to help with different things between animals and pests. And if you guys got any comments to what you do, that's great. Thank you. Oh, mine is organic pressed. Mine is, I don't know what kind it is. I have 2 different kinds of oil I ordered. But I'm gonna, so you think it's only 2 tablespoons per gallon of water. Okay. But I don't have pressed one, so I don't know if that's gonna work. But sounds great. Okay, so I want to know what you guys, okay, so my honeysuckle has this disease that comes every year, and it's the white fungus. Does anybody have an idea of what to use on white fungus? I have also the black fungus too, but it was on my rose bush. But the white fungus, how are you? Okay, so that's what I want to know. How? I'm not sure if. Well, I'll give it a shot anyways. Thanks, David, for putting that. I'll give it a shot and see what. Okay, so I want to know if anybody has a solution that's good. In 2000, there was a ban placed in the importance export of neem oil and related products due to the fact that neem oil was registered as a pesticide in Canada. Well, that's interesting. Let's see. In 2012, there was a ban placed on the import and export of neem oil and related products due to the fact that neem oil was never registered as a pesticide in Canada. We have it now, though. That's interesting, no? That's why maybe I had a hard time getting it dropped. Thank you for putting that out. But I do have it. I have 2 kinds. I'm going to run and get it because we're in my bedroom. So give me a second. I have a desk that I leave my stuff on. I'm going to go pull it out right now, and I'll tell you the brand I bought. First one I have, it's called Premium Nature Organic Neem Oil. So that's the first bottle, a 4-ounce bottle of organic neem oil. The second one I got, it's called Dr. Adorable Incorporated Neem Oil, pure, unrefined, virgin, organic. And that's what I got. All right, thanks for coming, UK Scrapper. It's all right, all good. Thank you so much. Have a good one. No, it can't be banned. I got mine from, where did it come from? It came from India. It came from India, this one. So it's not banned. I have access to it, Drop, so it's not banned in Canada at all. Because I have access to it. And there's no way, they have really high, in Canada, they have very, very high restrictions on things. It's kind of like the same with meat and everything else. Yeah, you can buy it in the U.S., but it's here, so there's no way they would sell it. We have really high standards of certain things, like meats and different things that they will not allow being sold in the country. They're really, really high. So it must be okay, because like I said, I have a 32-ounce bottle that costs me a few dollars. He's sitting in front of me, and premium natural organic oil. I just needed to know the combination. Neem oil is a vegetable oil obtained from the seed kernels of neem tree. Yeah, it's probably in India, that's why. An evergreen of the tropic, subtropic, if it's deep yellow in color and has garlic-like odor. I think that's great. Canada has higher standards. They have extremely high standards, just meat, especially on meats. I can tell you that. And they graded A. They grade A meats. I think they might sell lower than grade A, but if it's the highest thing, you have to be qualified a certain thing to get grade A meats. So yeah, their standards are extremely high here. Because maybe that's why there's a lot of things we don't have access to in Canada, is because the restrictions are extremely high to be imported here. Well, that's cool. Good information there. Does anybody have anything to do with know what do you use on? I want to know a fungus. I got to try to save my honeysuckle, and I'm trying to figure out a spray to fix this issue that it has every single year. This spray. Anyways, I'm going to go over the list of all the pictures that we did right here, showing you what we're talking about. There's all deterrents for the garden. Like powder mildew. Yes, the white powder fungus that goes on it. I had the black one last year. I had the black one every year. I would get it on my roses. This is the first year I had sprayed different solutions on it, and it's the first year my rose looks really good. But now my honeysuckle, which I've had for a long time, probably it's like 20 years old, is dying. It looks really bad. The mildew is really, really kicking to it, and I need to spray it to kill the white fungus and try to clean it up so I don't get this every year. I used to get that on indoor plants, yeah. So I'm trying to figure, wish food standards were high, like Europe, especially on GMO foods in the U.S. So, that was the potato beetle we were running into. Which that looks like potato leaves, actually, when I think about it. These are all little things we're talking about on the conversation today with Organic Garden Pest Controllers, what to use for it. My low store has a neem 3-in-1 with a fungicide. It worked great for my cucumber. Okay, so would neem oil work or no? Mine has a 3-in-1. I try to find the one. It's been so long, but I used the baking soda. Yeah, I tried that. Hello, short butts. I tried the baking solution. And I think that's what I used on the rose, and it worked fine. And at first, it's really hard on the rose, and it kills almost the leaves. But then it comes back, and it's good the next year. All right. Yes, drop. I remember baking soda. All right, so yeah. Anyways, let's continue the pictures here. Where'd we go? Where did my images go? There we go. There's other ones. Lotus. Aphids, beetles. Aphids, my favorite one. Oh my God. You know, it almost ate all my rose bush leaves, aphids. They're just like the worst thing. This is the bug that I have the worst with these silly aphids because I have no ladybugs around to help me control that. Okay, I have never used neem oil for a mildew. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I'm not supposed to do that because maybe, you know what, I'm going to see if it works though. What, what is it? It's a white fungus. Can you use neem oil on white fungus? All right, oils alone can be used to control powdery mildew. Oils alone. Neem oil is labeled for control of powdery mildew, rusts, black spots. So you can downy mildew and other diseases. Spraying with 2.5. It's got 2.5 tablespoons per gallon of water every 7 to 14 days. Oh my God, I can try it. So it has 2.5 tablespoons, and it says you can do that. Oil alone can be used to control powdery mildew. Neem oil is labeled for control of powdery mildew, rust, black spots, botrytis, downy mildew, and other diseases. Spraying with 2.5 tablespoons per gallon of water every 7 to 14 days is recommended. It sounds like mildew, or it'll do it. That's great. Oh, Lord. Yeah, well, just said that. It said if you put you're just close on your measurements there, just. If you put 2.5 tablespoons per gallon of water or whatever and then spray it, it's supposed to work 7 to 14 days. I'm going to try it and see, hey, Sheila, how you doing, doll? I can't wait to try that. That'll be cool. Just me. That's why I'm working on eliminating the grocery store. Yeah. Yeah. Drop's doing a wonderful job. He's going to have chickens. He's going to have 2 different type of chickens, eggs, and laying eggs and growing all kinds of stuff. Absolutely. I think it's fantastic, Drop, honestly. Good for you. All right, so we're going to go down to the pests of, that's what we're talking about today. Yeah, I think it's great, eh? All right. Yeah, I think Drop's doing a fantastic job. I'm going to give you a big kudos on that, a big shout out. I think it's spectacular. Now, these are 3 bugs that we're talking about, click beetles. They can inhabit. There's so many pests, but I can't wait to try the neem oil. I'm excited about it. I truly am. I want to see, and I'll tell you if it killed the fungus off my poor honeysuckle. I should take a picture. I'm going to take a picture of it. I won't do a video on it, but I'll probably take a picture of it, what it looks like now, and then we'll see what it looks like after I spray it. So that's what I think is really cool. Good morning, Crystal. We're just talking about all this stuff to do with I think there are beetles eating my deck. I have an organic as possible pest control person. Yeah. Oh yeah? Find out what he uses. Sometimes it might save you money next time because it's crazy when you get somebody spraying if it costs too much money. But you got to do what you got to do. If you have issues with mice or anything, sometimes you got to call the experts. Why is that not showing? Okay, apparently I don't have anything there. There we go. That is white flies, which I don't have an issue. Thank God, at least I didn't notice it. Mine are aphids, and I know now what they look like and everything else because when I grabbed the milkweed and all that and I was showing you what they eat, and then I saw the caterpillar and the aphids right there. Actually, the aphids could actually harm, when you get a caterpillar going to raise a monarch butterfly, they could actually hurt. They could get inside when they go to eat the leaves. They could actually, it could form inside of them and actually kill them off. So I'm not happy with aphids being on milkweeds, but I can't control everything. Yeah. Exactly. I'm very curious how they will determine and what. Yeah, you have to tell us. Oh, I just stand those. Oh, I can't stand me either. Oh, can't stand aphids or freaking. They're the this white fly thing. That aim spray works really good. For sure. All right, let's see. Let's see what else I got. And there's this one too. Dawn soap and water I use for aphids. Yeah, but you have to spray it all the time. And it didn't work. It took it down for a little bit, but I found this AIM. It's called Eco, and that works really good. AIM works very good on. I didn't have to spray it all the time, so that worked really really good for me. And then what else we got here? I don't know if you can find it. I was trying to find it online. It's called AMI. It's eco-friendly spray. It worked extremely well on aphids. Really, really good. I sprayed it, and then I didn't have to spray it every day like soap and water. The minute it rains, I'm gonna try. Neem oil is supposed to work on that too, by the way. Neem oil is supposed to work on aphids too. So I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna do the spray, spray a lot of things down and see what happens if it helps all my plants. Most of my plants are doing good. And you want to know one of the way of controlling bugs getting to your garden? I'm telling you, this works too. If you take all the dead leaves, because the dead leaves, there's a smell or whatever that attracts bugs. So I throw away, I literally go in there every day. I pull off the dead leaves or anything that smells like that. Like right now, my squash, my pan squash is doing really good. But I literally go in, if there's a yellow leaf, I pull that off. And if there's any dead flowers that are they're really moist, I pull that off my plants to keep them dry. Any of that will bring in bugs. And I've noticed that everything looks really good, that I've maintained pulling all the dead leaves off and pulling all anything wet and bringing moisture will bring again beetles and bugs and all that. And that seems to work too, by the way. Works a lot, because if I showed you pictures of my patty pan squash, it looks good so far the way I've done it. I don't have any sprays or nothing on it. It's growing patty pan squash, and I don't see any bugs annoying it. Same with my gourds. My gourd leaves are doing really nice. And yeah. Oh, let's get that back. So let me grab something else here. All right. There you go. That's aphids. That's my main concern of lots of my plants have aphids on it, and it's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm so excited to try that neem oil today. Just me. I can't wait. I'm going to mix it in a gallon, and then I'm going to put it into a spray bottle and try it out. Actually, I think I'm going to have to buy another spray bottle. I don't have a spare one, but yeah. What about flying beetles? Type in Echo Defense Home Pest Control Spray. I've never saw white flies. You saw the thing of it, right? Wasn't that I just showed you white flies? Wait a minute. Where's white flies? Not it. It's this one. Wait, let me fix this up. That's white flies. That's what they look like. And they're pet. Look at them. I don't have that issue with white flies, but they're gross. Yeah. Well, I'm only going to use it. I'm only going to use it on things that it needs to be used. I won't go crazy on it, but the honeysuckle's really bad shape, so I'm definitely it's going to die if I don't do something with it. So I'm going to try that for sure and see how that works. These are we were talking about like animals being not just insects and all kinds of stuff that it can affect your garden and what solutions you have for it. But we have pests like that. It is. It is, Drop. That's why I can tell you I have talked about that for probably 2 years. It gets on my nerves, those silly things. You're absolutely right, Drop. But this AIM Echo, this AIM spray, which I can't find now, works really, really awesome. It's a very good spray, and it works awesome, and it's supposed to be eco-friendly. So I can't find a bottle. I went to go get a couple bottles of it, and I don't know where to find it. I can't find it online. We tried it at the store, like one of our hardware stores. I'm going to go see if I can find it at Lowe's or Home Hardware. Or Home... No, not Home Hardware. I tried at Home Hardware. We're talking about Home Depot and Lowe's and stuff. That's where I'm going to see if I can find it. And if I find that AIM Echo, I'm getting a few bottles of it because I know it works great. These are little pests for your garden. And you got any ideas how to deter like live pests from invading your garden? And I don't want to kill anything, so so we had came up with pepper sprays, cayenne pepper, garlic. Garlic's good for that, solutions. Little raccoons, well, those normally have to get relocated and caught. Then we got the kitties, which again, kitties can get turned by the spice probably. I tried it, but I think you got to do it more. If it rains, you're going to have to re-put the stuff on. That's what I'm going to say on that. And birds. Well, birds, these babies are really a pain in the butt. Birds, crush the garlic and add to cayenne water spray. Yeah. Yes. Yep. Get the juice from a garlic. That's what he's talking about. Crushed garlic is absolutely, I can guarantee that garlic's a good one for sure. Crush the garlic to the juice part of it and add it to cayenne and water spray. Yeah, try that. That should be a good deterrent for animals and pests. And the birds are a pain in the butt, but I share with the birds. But I'll tell you what happened. I bet your coconut oil would work great, Nana. I bet coconut oil? Why do you think coconut oil? I'm going to put that to the list, but I've never tried any of this. So, you guys, I'm trying some of this, and I'm going to come back and tell you if I like it. And I say, yeah. Oh, gosh, birds got my seeds so many times this year. I replanted several. They did it for me, too. You want to know part of my deterrent, just me? I don't plant them directly in the ground anymore. That helped a lot. I think it helps a lot if you start your plants inside. They're only going for the seed. That's a bird. Hey, Bill. Hello. How are you? So that's a bird. Birds like eating the seeds. So to deter them, there's a couple things I would do. Is not plant seeds directly outside. I'm guarantee you they come after mine all the time. So that's why I grew a lot of my plants. Just get them to be a baby-sized plant inside and then throw them outside. I'm fantastic, Bill. Hopefully, Bill is newfound drone production. I'm fantastic. We're just talking about different organic garden pest controllers. It's been a great conversation. I'm enjoying it. Everybody's putting their 2 cents in here, which I love. I do carrots, beets, radish directly in my garden bed. Yeah, I know you do, and that's why the birds go after the seeds part, which I get it. They do that for me too. If there was another way of avoiding them not coming after the seeds, then I wouldn't plant them indoors, but unfortunately, that's what saves me. I plant the stuff indoors. I did this last year, and I did it again this year. I put some inside, some outside. They ate the ones outside, so I had a backup plants for the ones I grew inside. Yeah. I like the coconut oil. I would love that. I'm going to give that a shot. I will give anything a shot and tell you what I think works. Definitely working on the neem oil. So a lot of the stuff we've discussed. These are the ones for sure I am trying. Wood ash. I am trying. Wood ash is called biochar, and apparently it's been around for 50,000 years. And one of my friends, Howie, swears by that kills a lot of the bugs in his garden. Well, he has more than a garden; he has a food forest. So, I am definitely going to be burning some wood and putting the ash all over everything, and I'm going to tell you how that works too. So, wood ashes for sure. I plan on doing that, burning it, going to a powder. Then once it's into a powder state, throw it all over your garden, everywhere in it. I'll probably do it in the fall too. That's what I'm going to do. I like neem oil, but I didn't try it yet. So I'm going to try neem oil to see if it works as a fungicide plus as a bug deterrent. I love garlic. I know garlic works. I use biochar and my veggies taste great. It helps the soil. Ash is also good for your plants. Yeah, I am definitely going to do all of that stuff. Because I haven't done the ash yet. I haven't done the neem oil. I know AIM works. Garlic works too. Nice drops. Yeah. Cedar wood oil. Seed wood oil spray for a bug deterrent again. And we have another bug deterrent pepper spray or mixing cayenne pepper, garlic, water solution. Then we have the neem oil we're going to try. I'm trying this. 2.5 tablespoons to 1 gallon of water, and I'm gonna see if my the fungus is really bad, so I want to see if it works good on the fungus, the white fungus. And we just brought up coconut oil. You guys got anybody coming in new you want to add to the pile of what things you think would be good as an organic garden pest control would be really good, because I don't want to put any kind of chemicals. That's not my gardening technique at all. I don't want anything like that. Now these are the little pests. That's a potato bug. I'll go over the stuff that we had here. Yeah. I like this. Okay, so oh yeah? Cool. Did you pull one out? I don't like that stuff. That doesn't work for me. I have a bag of it, and I think it works crap. That's my answer to that one. Just me. I went out to buy a bag because they said it would help with the gnats. All it did was make a mess in my greenhouse, and the gnats were still living strong. It didn't help the gnats at all. So I don't know. I don't like that. Diatomaceous earth. I bought a bag full. It didn't do a thing for me. That's what I'm going to tell you. It didn't do a thing for me, that stuff. So, I don't know. I don't particularly like it. I was hearing so much about it. I bought a bag, and it never did anything for my garden. Okay, I gotta clear these out. Yeah, but how do you know it's doing anything for it? Because I did it in my garden on all my plants, and it didn't help indoors. It didn't help at all. Yeah, that's supposedly what it says. It was supposed to help my garden too. It was supposed to help my indoor plants, and it never did that. They were still there. I still have gnats. Still, all the solutions people said, the solutions people said to do with that stuff, and it never worked. I put it on my plants. I put it all over the place, and I still had gnats. So I don't believe that it's killing bugs. I mean, there's no way to prove it. You sprinkle it, might think it's killing bugs because that's supposedly what it's doing. But yeah, I have found that it never works. I see the difference. Not for gnats. I find worm casting work. Yeah, worm castings work well. I don't use anything else on my plants. I never fertilize with anything else. I know that. I know gnats, flies. Yeah. Oh. It's okay. No, that you're good. You're talking about control. Don't worry about it. Worm castings are great. It's okay if we get off a little bit of the subject. Don't worry about it. It's good. Anything that helps people's gardens, I'm good with. Even if it's not right on the whole subject, it's fine. No, we're talking about Organic Garden Pest Controls, and you're not lost because worm castings are a good thing. Oh, here we go. Watch this. This is gross. I put these together. So apparently a click beetle's annoying little bum. No, never heard that. Never heard of not. I think I got a set of seeds from China now. Love worm castings. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And what did they call that? The worm casting. There's a juice or whatever it's called, and that's supposed to be really good too. What the heck is it called? It's not a. You don't drink it, but whatever the solution is from worm castings, the liquid that comes off of that is really, really good for your garden too. And I believe that worm tea. Thank you. That's it. Worm tea. No, you got it right, Bill. That's it. It's called worm tea. Well, or it's compost tea. That's it. All right, guys. That's it. You both got it. Compost tea. That's what I was looking for. That stuff's really good too. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, I find that stuff is really good. Yeah, same thing. Let's get up here. I don't know what happened to my pictures. Okay, we got these going, which is the white flies. I never seen them before on a scale. Now I know what to look for. They're like an aphid, only they're little flies, and boy, are they a pest. You can see that. Officials say an invasive species wreak havoc on the environment, displace or destroy native plants and insects, and several damaged crops. Oh. Well, I don't know if that's hearsay. You know what? There's a lot of people do that because if you're going against China, you're gonna say stuff like that. So I don't know if I believe that or not. I'm just telling you that if you want to get anything against stopping people buying from China, you're gonna put blasts, different things on it to do with China. People have been getting packets of seeds from China they never ordered. Oh, China will do that. They do send packages. I mean, you know what? If you don't like it, don't plant it. That's it. Don't plant it. If it's from China, you don't feel comfortable about it, don't plant it. There you go. That's what I would do. I would stop ordering from it if you don't feel comfortable and don't plant it. Oh, and I'll thank you for the great info. Thanks, just me. You're a lovely lady. Thanks for coming. We get whiteflies filling the skies once a year around Spokane. Really? Wow. Thanks, just me. It's been a pleasure. Always. So you're all set to go water your garden. I know I'm getting it off in a little bit too, so I can go. Actually, I got to go plant my beets outside. And I'm impressed with your beets, Bill. You did a good job with the beets. Mine, I showed you pictures, I'm trying to do a video on how to grow beets, and they took a little while in the containers, and now I'm going to put them outside. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. No, I get you, Drop. It's all right. It's okay. I don't have anything against you reporting that. That's good. Knowledge is good. I'm glad you put that out. And then the choice would be up to people if they want to not take seeds. Then I get it. I have nothing against what you put on there at all. I think that was good advice. So that's good, Drop. No problem. Yeah. It's a FYI. Yeah, it's good. I don't have any. You're gonna give me knowledge, and people. If it says those facts, and people don't want to buy the stuff because of the facts you said, I don't have any issues with that. Don't. If you don't feel comfortable buying seeds from China, then don't buy them. That's all I'm going to tell you. Don't grow them, and I have nothing against that. What people report. However, I do think that a lot of things that are controlled in reporting, that I don't agree with everything that somebody reports is. I don't agree with everything. Sometimes people, if they leak out things that are misinformed just to cause havoc and just so people won't buy from companies in China. So I think that's made up too, some of it. Yeah, the white flies fill the side. Without, ooh, that's gross. Wow. Well, that's my little baby problem right there, those aphids. And I'm getting at her because I have issues still with the peas. The peas are dying off, and I don't know why. I could grow peas really good, and the peas have an issue with me. I have gotten peas already, but not where they grow really nice like the beans. I don't know what I have, why I have issues with things that are supposed to be so easy to grow, and I'm having a little bit of an issue this year. Lasts for about a week and a half. Ugh. Have you ever heard of June bugs? That's what we have. They either call it fish flies or June bugs, and they come in, and they come from the water, and they come in every year. We get them about June, July, whatever. Some years we don't get them as bad. Some years they come a little later, but that's our thing. June bugs and fish flies, and they're gross. They're all over the place. They're not harmful, but yeah. Yeah, I know, eh? We need to find out. That's the point, Bill. We're going to find out things why we can't grow them. I think so that everybody can know why it grows in one area and not ours. We can figure this out. We can fix it. That's what discussions are all about. Why you can't. I'm going to put it this way. I learned this much about, but now it's not looking so good. My rhubarb, I put it on one side, and the aphids ate the whole plant down that I pulled one out before it died. I moved to the left side of my garden, and it thrived this year, and I had rhubarb this year. Right now it has a rust fungus on it. I don't know why. But anyways, it's working out fine. It could be. It could be this one. Medium is... hi. Well, thank you there, Miss My Backyard Science. All I'm saying, though, Bill, I don't think you can... I think we can grow it. We just have to figure out where to grow it or switch the soils. And I think it does have a lot to do with the soil. Because, like I said, I can say a couple things. I had to rotate my crop in different spots, and it seems to thrive. So let me give you an example. So last year, I put the rhubarb on the right side behind the fence. It was dying. Aphids were killing it. I pulled them up, and I moved them to the left side, and it thrived this year, and I had rhubarb. I put tomatoes in the same spot where the rhubarb wasn't growing. And the tomatoes, I showed pictures of it. The tomatoes are doing absolutely fantastic. So I think you got to find the right soil for each thing. So if it didn't work in one spot, try another spot or move it around somewhere else. It's going to work for you, I think. That's for me. I like I said, I try it one spot. If it doesn't work there, the same with the radishes. I'm growing radishes again. But I'm going to figure out something different next year because of that. Yeah, mine is 2 years old. I have rhubarb all over the place that I grew from seed, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. That's right. Maybe the pH is different in one area. It probably is, most likely. You know, I need to get into that. Maybe in the fall I'll start doing that. We'll talk about that. I have pH testers, Bill, and I haven't really worked with pH testers. I wanted to do it 2-3 years ago where I would put it in and test the soil and stuff because it does cost money, but I don't know if I'm going to test the soil like where I pay for it or just the testers I have. Is it alkaline? Is it acidic? And you need to have whatever it is. Certain things need, anything that's acidic needs a higher level acidic, and other things will die from it. Yeah, so that could be absolutely it. It could be higher acidic, and so it doesn't like it. Yeah. So the tomatoes are thriving. So that area, it wasn't. I don't think it was to do with the acidic area. I think it's more to do with the aphids that was destroying my rhubarb. But in the sense of if you can't grow things like okay, I'm going to give you an example. We're talking about you have an issue with watermelon. All I'm going to go do is I'm going to put something. Give me 1 second while I type it. All right, well, this is not what I was looking for exactly, but this is what it says. Best soil for watermelon, a gentle south-facing slope By the way, that's another thing. You need to raise watermelon. Like I have slopes in my ground. It comes from the fence downwards. A lot of things need to be grown so the roots aren't sitting stable in water. A gentle south-facing slope is ideal. Watermelons grow in many kinds of soil, but prefer a light, sandy, fertile loam that drains easily. And generally amounts of manure, compost, and leaves to your garden, and work the soil well prior to planting. Melons like lots of water, so keep the soil moist all the time. Do watermelons like acid soil? That's the one I wanted to check. And that could be your problem right there. Let's see. Watermelons do best in loamy, somewhat sandy, well-drained soil. Watermelons prefer a soil pH between 6 and 7, slightly acidic. Growing the vines in raised rows known as hills ensure good drainage. So they need to be well drained. And so if you set them flat on the ground, then it doesn't like that. The roots don't like it. So it has to be, like I said, it says a hill does better. So you get good drainage on the root part of it. The acidic level, the pH level is 6 to 7. That would be a really good conversation. I like to talk about the pH levels and things too. Test your water source too. Yeah, that's true. That's a good one to drop. Because it depends on what the water level that you're watering with. That's true. I have 2 pH testers. Like I said, I haven't used it, but we should do something. It's kind of late to fix the soil. Maybe we could do it in the fall or something, but I would not mind, guys, if you are interested in that and we talk about pH levels and testers and stuff like that. If that interests you, you want to, we'll talk about it. Yeah, well, it's true, Newfound, or maybe you need, because I know don't grow it flat. I knew that certain things do not like being grown. The roots do not like growing flat in watermelons and cucumbers. Certain things, they need to go above they don't like sitting in water in a flat ground area. They don't. There's a lot of plants like that. And speaking of that, I just give you an example of, I'm trying to do a thing on growing cucumbers in the 5-gallon pail. Now they don't look that great right now, but yet I took the same plants and I put them behind the fence. The ones in the ground are doing really good. The ones in the bucket aren't so good, but I'm still going to film it and see if I can grow cucumbers in a bucket. So I think maybe there's a little bit too much water. I was keeping it wet like the potatoes, so I don't know. So hey, good morning, MT. How are you? So would you like to do, what do you think, you guys, Bill and Drop and all that? Would you, and My Backyard Science, would you like to do a thing to do with pH levels at a later date? We'll learn all about pH levels for what, maybe fruits and vegetables, the pH level that we need to certain things that we grow. I don't keep my potatoes wet. I water only when I have to. Yeah. Maybe I overwatered them. I don't know yet. Yeah, I always grow squash, yeah. When I see the leaves droop a little. Oh, well, that's interesting. I'm glad you told me that. I'll keep an eye on what I'm doing, and if I get no potatoes, and I'm going to have to do it for the 3rd time, find out what I'm doing wrong here, but I'm going to get it right. See, sometimes I have to do the same thing, guys. I have to sit there and try it more than once, 2, 3 times, and finally I figure out what the solution is on everything. Right now I'm trying to see if I can grow hibiscus 2 ways, and I'm growing another plant, 3 actually plants. I'm trying to see if I can get Rosa Sharon, hibiscus, and hydrangeas done, so I can pass that on what works. Now that's it. The pH level makes a big difference. I'm going to guarantee you that, because I have to move things around where I know there's one spot I want to find out when they sit in water, they spud can actually rot. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to find out if I screwed that one up there. I might have. Newfound. I might have screwed it up, and I'll have to do it again. I could never get. Mine are growing really well. I don't know what the level is. I'd have to test it for you to tell you, but I have hydrangea growing really well, and I'm also trying to see if I can when I get all this knowledge, I'm either going to do a video or I'll come back and tell you guys. So right now, from stems, I'm trying to grow Rosa Sharon. I'm trying to grow hibiscus from stems and seeds. I'm trying to grow hydrangea. So I have 3 different plants that I'm trying to grow in this soil and see if it works. But you may come out with some beautiful sweat. I hope so. I don't know. It's a lot of filming. I filmed this over all these weeks. I did a lot of filming. Right now, the last filming is I'm waiting till the plants die, and then I'm going to put them on a ground sheet, and that's the very last part of my film to show you if I got potatoes. If I don't get potatoes, I'm not going to put it as a video, but I did waste a lot of time filming this because I filmed it from the start of drilling holes to putting dirt in it to how to put the dirt in it. Like, made it, like, for you guys that have grown it before, you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you who have never done it before, I did step-by-step instructions how to do this. That's what I like doing. I like showing people to make it as easy as possible. And if you follow the instructions that I show you, you should have no problem because I'm showing you step-by-step what things look like, you know. So I am crossing my fingers. I hope I didn't waste all that work and time videotaping this to have no potatoes. I'd be upset. My mom's even excited to see if I got potatoes because she was like impressed that the plant grew. She said, I never knew. And my mom's like she's 89 years old, and she said, I never knew that you could grow things in a 5-gallon pail. She thought it was so cool seeing the plants grow. So if I get potatoes, she's going to be ecstatic. Yeah, no, I know. Oh yeah, I got to see if I did see it. I got to go check and watch it after. Hey, Misha, good morning. I'm going to put my thumbnail on here, right there. If anybody got anything to add to Organic Garden Pest Controllers that we didn't talk about already, this has been awesome. I thank you guys for everybody. You got fantastic info. And everybody that added. Hi, David. Anybody that added stuff for my Howie, and you guys were awesome. Thank you. Lisa is passion for bugs, and you guys stuck together. You helped me out, and I have to thank you all. Even just me came in here and gave some stuff. So you guys gave some really good information for me to spread out, and plus for myself. So I'd like to say hi, Misha. Hi, David Rice. I don't know how long it is. I don't want to go any longer than 2 hours, guys. Can anybody tell me? Once again, I have no idea. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I timed myself. I didn't start. I've been on for almost 2 hours, I think. I know. I think I started around 10 o'clock, a little after 10. I'm trying to see how long I've been on for. 96 minutes. Okay. I'm at 2 hours. If somebody wants to tell me when the 2 hour mark is, then I don't want to keep you guys any longer than 2 hours. I think that's a long enough live stream for all of us. And if you guys want the pH discussion, we will do the pH discussion later. I think I want to do that. I'm not going to do that until the fall because I got a lot of time to work with different things, and testing your stuff for the next season for next year might be better. But I want to work with my pH. You guys get some testers. You guys, those of you who want one, get a tester and we'll talk about it and see if it works. If you got too much high acidity for certain things, then you're going to have to lower the acidity. And there's ways of doing all that stuff. I have a spot that I don't know why. I put raspberries there, and the whole raspberry bush died. So I want to find out what's the matter with that. Those bad little beetles. I put up insect netting before we left on vacation. Got red potatoes in the back, russet gold in the front. That's great. I want to do that too. I want to grow. Thanks, Drop. Yeah, thanks, Bill, for telling me the time. Thanks, Drop. Yeah, you guys, if you don't mind telling me when it's a 2 hour mark, then I'm going to get off. But so it tells me I have about 90 minutes, and a little less than a half an hour to go. So that's cool. But I really appreciate all of you giving your info on everything. Like I said, that helps me. It helps everybody. So let's reiterate what I've said so far, all that stuff. How we came in and said wood ash. Wood ash has been around for 50 years, which causes a biochar, which helps with bugs. So give that a shot, guys. If you want, burn the wood. put it into a powder, and you're going to make biochar. Neem oil is another one that I'm going to work on and try these two. Neem oil, and I will get to the measurements in a minute. Then I talked about my AIM eco-friendly. AIM is a spray that kills off white flies, it kills off aphids, it does 3 different things, and it worked really well. So I can talk, that's a check mark for me that I know that works good. Another check mark is we talked about garlic. If you want to deter animals and some pests, some bugs will hate it if you grow garlic. I've stressed that all along. So I know for a fact garlic works. It does help a lot. If you want things that you don't want in your garden, give it a shot. Put some garlic in there amongst your plants, and that might help you out. And we have made cedar wood oil is another one spray that he talked about, and we talked about with drop pepper spray. And if you want to mix a solution of cayenne pepper, garlic, and water solution, you can do that. Now the neem oil I'm trying on behalf of the white fungus. So I'm going to take 2.5 tablespoons of neem oil to 1 gallon of water, and then mix that and put it in a sprayer. And I'm going to see how that works for the white fungus. It's also supposed to be for aphids and all kinds of stuff. So I'm not going to go crazy with it, but I'm going to spray it on. I want to see if it's going to help with the white fungus before my honeysuckle dies, because my honeysuckle is about 20 years old and it's looking really, really bad. So that's what I'm going to do actually today. And besides planting, I got beets to plant outside. I have a coconut oil that, again, was another thing discussed by Drop to spray coconut oil. So if you guys have anything to add to that, these are all really good points. Yeah, but the whole thing is, that's if they you got to find out what crop and figure out how to fix it. But I mean, my main thing, and I've been saying it for 3 years on here, I didn't know what it was. I shouldn't say 3 years, but I would say last year for sure, and I've talked about it over and over until I was sick in the face over this, that something was eating my plants. I didn't know what it was. It drove me crazy. And then someone said aphids, and I started looking up aphids, and sure enough, that's what it was. And I spotted the yellow little darn bugs, and they could kill a crop in a minute, aphids. So that is my main thing, is aphids, a little bit of deer, but I don't have an issue with that. But aphids is my main thing. And there is another beetle that comes along that annoys me too. Oh, okay, that sounds cool. They do liquid to spray the neem oil from separating. Well, I'll add that to the list. But I saw the solution, and I might add that after. But I'll put dish soap. What did you put? A few drops. Okay, dish soap to separate dish soap. Couple 2 drops. I'll put that down. But I'm going to do the solution how it said to do it, and then if it doesn't work, I will add a little bit of soap to it. Hi there, bud. Hello. Hello. How you going? How you guys doing? That was really a lot of fun. I have to think again. I love when we have these discussions to help everybody out, and including myself. I think this is great information that when I do it, and I love it. So yeah, I hear you have 2 drops as well. You did? So you think you should use 2.5 tablespoons and 2 teaspoons or 2 drops of soap in it. Yeah, I hear that. You have to. All right, well, I'll find out. The solution didn't say that, but I don't want to try it with the soap yet. By the way, soap has wrecked some of my plants too. I'm just telling you, I used to spray soap in the house, and it kind of killed some of my plants. So you have to watch the soap. The soap is a killer too. My indoor plants, I sprayed it with soap and killed a lot of the plants. So depending on how powerful you do soap, it's harmful to plants. You did it both ways. So you did it both ways. Okay. Can you sing for me? Can you sing for David? So I hope you guys are all good. Let's see. This is I really do enjoy these educational ones. So we're gonna put some let me go over this stuff again before I get off of here. We're talking about beetles. And we're talking about this particular bug. It comes in 3 different colors or more, 4 different colors. Right there, click beetles. And we have white flies. The worms on the corn, that's what I'm afraid of. I didn't have that issue, but I didn't let the corn grow long enough. But I did learn something. I think I detasseled it too soon. So it stunted the height of my corn. Potato, but hi Mike. Hey Mike, how's it going? Oh, that's all right. Thanks, Bill. I appreciate that. It's all good. Good morning, Mike. It's been a great conversation. I love it. Mike, do you have any ideas to add to the list of what we're talking about? Good things to deter pests. Like I said, there. Let's go over here. We're talking about corn and little bunnies. This is all stuff that can affect into your garden and solutions we kind of came up with. No, all right, that's fine. All right. So is there anything that you guys got that we'd like to talk about to do with affecting anything, any ideas that you have to do with all about organic garden pest controllers, and maybe something that affects your garden, and we have solutions to how to help you? Is there any major thing that I can throw up here before I get off that would help you out? Any kind of pests that go into your garden that you have issues with, and maybe we can all help each other out to find out what a solution to try for them is. And I am thinking of doing, or how about, is there anything you'd like to discuss as another live stream issue to do with gardening? But later on I will be doing stuff to do with pH levels for different things, acidic, different levels, how to test your soil out is a really good thing to know about. I mean, I have 2 testers. I really didn't use them, but I want to get into using the testers. If you can figure out what can be grown and stuff like that. Marigolds? Oh, that's okay. I'll add that to the... That's true. Marigold is a good deterrent for, yeah, because of the smell. Flowers with a strong scent. But I'll put marigolds on the list for sure, Mike. There's a deterrent for pests. Any kind of really strong smell of a flower, and we're talking about pests, meaning the animal kind, or even bugs don't like marigolds. So that's actually a good safe one too. That's a really nice one. Sweet. Sweet. I think Mike always says that. Sweet. Soil, is that what it, soil conditioning and composting? Yeah, all right. Let me put that down. Drop. I'll put that as a later date for sure. I like it. I don't know a lot about it either, so it would help. So drop. You gave me the idea of and composting, soil conditions and composting. Yeah, I would not be an expert on this one, but I'd like everybody's 2 cents on it. That would be a really good subject. And I'm going to put another one as pH levels. Hey, vegan, how are you? pH levels. And you want to add, so another one is mint is a very strong odor. And a lot of, again, people don't like mint, but yeah, and I'm glad you put mint in containers because I would never do it again. Mint is so aggressive that it'd take over your whole garden because I would never place mint in, it has to be in a container because that, you should see the one year I grew mint, it took over all where my strawberries were. It went up the side. Mint is absolutely crazy aggressive plant, and so I only grow it if it's in a container to control it. Otherwise, I won't grow it at all. And actually, I believe it's a perennial too. It definitely is because it grew up the next year. So, yeah, I don't really like the smell of mint at all, so I don't even use it. So I don't really grow it, but I did grow it. I grew it several years back. Found out how aggressive it was, and I pulled it all out because it took over my whole garden. But it's a good one. Very good one. Thank you, guys. It says I have 12 people watching, 18 thumbs up. And when somebody tells me the 2-hour mark, I am disappearing. No, David, Passion took off. She's gone to see her husband. She's been sick, so she hasn't spent any time with her husband, so she is gone to see her husband. I'm hoping my mint plant takes out the bush. I can't get rid of it. The mint is crazy. Ugh. I don't like, actually, I used to think mint was cool, and now the only one I like is spearmint. It's a lighter smell, it smells different, and I don't mind spearmint. I like that one way better. Way, 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 way better. You're welcome. Yeah, poor Passion was so sick she couldn't spend any time with her husband, so she said, he's home now. I want to spend some time with him because I've been so sick and I haven't been with him. So I said, go for it. And have a good time, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good day. So like I said, I don't know what you guys got planned. I know what I'm doing. I'm looking at beets. I have beets to put in the garden that I grew inside the house. And I'm going to try the neem oil today. I'm going to put the neem oil. I wish I could figure out how to cut it down because I really don't want a gallon of it. I got to figure out how to do that. Actually, now that I think about it, I think my husband threw a container out that I might go get. I think it's a gallon, and it's got a sprayer attached to it. Maybe I figured out my perfect sprayer for this container that I thought was no good. Now I figured it out. It might work well. I threw it in the garbage, in the recycle, because he bought it and it went, what am I going to use this for? It's garbage. And now I think about it, I think it's a 1-gallon container, so with a sprayer attached. My beets are getting to the size of quarters, so I need to thin them this week. Well, I was impressed with, I got to do container gardening again. He did it in a cat litter container. I'm tempted to do that. I don't know if it's too late because it takes a while. These beets are taking forever. You're picking your carrots now. That's cool. You guys, like I told you, at any point in time, if you want to send me pictures of what your stuff look like because you're proud of it or whatever, go for it. I'll bring it up on the screen. Is there any kind of pictures you want to send me in before I get off of this live stream? Or save it for tomorrow. Save it for another day. Tomorrow or the next day. I don't know what I'm talking about tomorrow yet. I will save the one drop pretty soon. I'll do it another day. But I want to do it when you're going to be here. So since you brought that idea up, soil conditions and composting. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin on that, but I think it's a good one. Like, what can you compost? What's the best way of making compost? Whatever, there's tons of stuff to talk about. Composting, soil conditions. No, I'll do them next week. You're gonna thin them out next week, yeah. Bill, are you out there? Do you have another picture of your container with the beets? Anyways, you guys, at any point in time, if there's pictures or bugs or something you want to know about, even if the conversation is about not that issue, you want to show me your pictures of your plants, anything you're doing, that's fine. We'll do it at the end of, after the live stream, after we talk about all, and we've talked over an hour and a half all about Organic Garden Pest Controllers. After we're done the subject of the day, then we'll pull out pictures. And if there's something you want to talk about later on about bugs or something, you take a picture of it. There's a bug doing something in your garden, you don't know what it is, bring it up. We'll all talk about it, see if we know what it is and how we can help you out with it. So that's what this was about. I mean, this stuff, bugs and all that stuff, that was given by a channel that, well, obviously not here today. I'd rather, like, if you're going to get a suggestion, please come to the live stream that you suggested. I would appreciate that. BT, Bacillus is a microbe naturally found in soil. It makes a protein that are toxic to immature insects, larvae. It's supposed to work against squash vine borers, which is a big deal. Okay, so how do you know? Oh, if you test for that. BT, Bacillus thuringiensis, is a microbe naturally found in soil. I like this. See, Misha, this is the stuff I want to talk about. I think we can talk, and we go to do with soil conditions and all that stuff. This is the stuff bringing forward to it would be really cool to talk about. And then I'll go Google it, and I'll go and look it up, because I think it's really cool. I think it's a very cool thing. Oh, okay, so you buy it. I buy it like neem oil and dilute it and spray. Is it working well for you? Oh, okay. What do we got? 6 more minutes? 6 more minutes, thanks. Let me write it down. I got 6. 6 more minutes. Yeah, tell me when I'm totally got the 2-hour mark dropped. Thank you. Like I said, 2 hours, and whether people come in or not, I thank them for coming, but I got to get going. He's gonna. Are you going to do the countdown for the next 5 minutes? Oh, you guys are funny. Too funny. I hope you enjoyed this conversation, like I said, and we're going to talk about anything to do with gardening that will help everybody out. I love it. I think it's this has been good. Yesterday was a good topic. Today's a good topic. And I think anybody that hasn't been here and you want to know more what we've talked about, you can go back to the beginning of this. So far on the zucchini. Sure, David. You want to come out and pull weeds? Actually, where's Rachel? Rachel told me she'd come over and pull weeds for me. Yeah. I could always use somebody pulling weeds. That would be fantastic. However, there's so much to learn. You know another one I want to do? I want to do about edible plants. That's another. I'm going to put a live stream that I want to do about edibles. Edibles is a cool one. And if anybody knows wild edibles, that's what I wanted to do one of the live streams on. All about wild edibles. I need a water boy. Oh, David, you got a spot. She's taking you on. She wants you as a water boy. You guys can go to Misha's house if you want. She's looking for a water boy. That's hilarious. Do you think? I think about 70% plant. Well, it'd be a cool conversation. Ask your pool boy. Yeah. You guys are funny. I love humor, though. This is cool. So you think 70% plants on Earth are edible for humans? Well, we're gonna discuss this. There's one plant I have eaten. Besides, we know dandelions is. But I can't wait to go on the subject. If you guys know anything about ones that are, and then I'll show pictures. Misha, would you like 2 water boys? You want 2 water boys? Just the river out back. Send them out back, Misha. Send them to the river. They can water your plants from the river water. Maybe that'll work. That's hilarious. So David Rice is looking to be. Well, you should have typed there, David. Misha would have said maybe she could use 2 pool boys, and they can go get the water from the river. Just don't bring any mice. There you go. You guys are hilarious. I love it. Love it. I hope you guys are going to have a good day too. Because I plan on it. Like I said, I'm getting my keister out of here and going. I got to go plant my beets today. And I'm going to do that neem oil. I'm kind of excited to see if it'll save my honeysuckle. And of course, I'm checking on everything that's growing out there and looking good. And I've been working on flowers. I mean, I need to work on food part of it too more than I have. 1 more minute to go. He says 1 more minute to go. And the countdown begins. All right. I got to get just one thing ready. Time crop alert, yeah. All right, Drop says 119. Yeah, 119. Hey, I wish I could. Can I ask for 20? 20 thumbs up? Anybody got an extra thumb? I didn't even touch that. Thank you, by the way. It says 9 watching, 19 thumbs up throughout my live stream. Everybody came in and out. Thank you all for joining me. That's cool. Somebody did it. How sweet. I don't know. It was probably Mike or somebody. Mike always has an extra thumb. Was it you, Misha, that gave me the thumbs up? Oh my God. Where are they coming from now? Wow. Now I got 22. You guys are hilarious. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys, I love you all. It's been a great stream. I love it. I like it when we have good conversations. That was me, Goofy. That was me, Goofy. How would I know it was you? How would I know? Anyways, you guys are awesome. And on that note, I'm going to play this little shuffle one. Is that it? Let's see. Nope, that's not it. How dare me. Wait a minute. I have the song here that I want to play. Right there. This one. Plus was psychic. Thank you guys. I don't know what I'm talking about. If I come back tomorrow, I gotta figure out a good conversation. But thanks guys. It's been awesome. Have a fantastic day. Be safe. Sending love, light, and blessings to you all. Bye, David. Bye, guys. Yeehaw, baby.